have great taste, especially with your radio choice. Thank you for spending a little time with Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Shreveport Bossier's number one for new country. Kiss Country 93.7. Good morning. It's Gary and Bristol. Washington State, we found out this morning, Washington State. People in Washington State see more UFOs than anyone else on the planet. I don't know if it's because of all the Starbucks coffee flowing through their veins or if it's the herb in the air. But they see more than anybody else. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I don't know anybody ever seen a UFO. I don't know anybody who knows anybody who's ever seen a UFO. Have you ever seen a UFO?
No.
Do you know anybody that's ever seen a UFO?
I know somebody who says they have, but, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's what it was. He recorded some lights in the sky one time, which they were really kind of crazy looking.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. They may have been.
Was he in Washington State when he saw it?
No, he wasn't. He was in uncertain Texas, actually.
Was he in a bass boat?
Right.
Hey, question for you. You ever seen a UFO?
Nope.
Know anybody that's ever seen a UFO?
Nope.
You ever been to Washington State?
Nope.
You ever smoked dope before?
Nope.
Oh, see? You're not ever going to see a UFO, are you?
Nope.
Kiss Country 93.7. Don't forget now, 7:15, we're playing ticket trivia, and we got Kane Brown tickets again this morning for his big show in Arlington on September the 14th. Facebook yesterday, our friend Sharon. God love her. On occasion, you just do something so boneheaded that it's really fitting that you put it on Facebook and show the world, see, I really am as dumb as you thought. She gets to looking at her daughter's school schedule. She's so entrenched, she just walks right off the curb, forgets it's there. She said, my head hit the concrete and bounced. So they have to run the MRI on her. And she goes, oh, thank God, I do have a brain. Just wasn't using it.
Bless it.
Everybody goes through something like that. You hurt yourself. I mean, what was that? You had long hair when you were a youngster, and you got it hung up in the chain on a go-kart?
Yep, ripped it out by the roots. I was bald in 6th grade.
You think about the number of ways that people can break an arm. I was log rolling on a footstool in my aunt's living room, fell off backwards, broke both bones in my left arm.
What?
I turned it up on its side. It was a round footstool. I turned it up on its side and decided that I'd log roll on top of it. You know why they log roll over water? Because it's soft, not like a concrete floor.
Now I understand what you're talking about. I'm thinking like log rolling all the way down a hill. You know what I mean?
I had to stand up on top of it, show the world that I was boss.
Like you a lumberjack?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
What about you? Craziest way you ever hurt yourself?
All right, I won a trip to Hawaii through a beer contest, and I crashed a moped into a city bus.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought I could learn to drive a motorcycle, moped, whatever. They drive those all over there. And I'm doing good as long as I'm going straight. But when I get ready to turn, in my head, I'm thinking of turning, but my arms didn't make me turn. I crashed right square into the city bus.
Did you get up and go, act like nobody saw that? Nobody saw that.
Well, no, actually, the traffic all had to stop. They had to call the EMS unit because I had a really large goose egg on my head because my head hit the bus.
Oh, God, love you.
Yeah, so a free trip really cost me a good chunk.
Okay, I have one final question for you.
Okay, what's that?
Is there a video? Because we'd love to put that on our website.
No. Thank God.
It's a crazy way you broke yourself. What'd you do?
It wasn't me. It was the guy I worked with. He was punching holes with a Whitney punch and some angle iron. Well, it wouldn't punch it, so he decided to use a piece of cheater pipe. As he straddled that piece of cheater pipe and it slipped out of his hand and come back up, it scrambled his egg.
Oh, no.
And now he's eating a one-egg omelet forever because they had had to go.
He's beating a one-egg omelet forever.
Yeah,
He sings soprano at the church choir, huh?
yeah, it was bad.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure how I got here.
Thanks for making us part of your morning. Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Luke Combs, good morning. Kiss Country 93.7. It's Gary and Bristol. And if you are new to the great state of Louisiana, or maybe you know someone new to the great state of Louisiana, got something on the Kiss Country app you might want to check out. Important things to know if you just moved to Louisiana.
Hey, I grew up here, and when I moved back in 2004, I felt like a stranger in a strange land.
All festivals here are named after an animal, a fruit, a vegetable, a grain, or an insect. Yes, we celebrate fire ants, poke salad, crawfish.
They got the Saline Watermelon Festival.
Yeah.
What else?
Dogwood Festival used to be, we've had the
Sunflower
Blueberry
Trail.
Festival in Mansfield. I'm just telling you, this is the way it works. Opening day of deer season here in Louisiana is nearly some kind of religious experience, and it should be a state holiday. We're working on that. If somebody says to you, bless your heart, the argument is over, and they won. First one to get to, bless your heart.
Oh,
bless.
honey.
They just called you stupid.
Yeah, they did.
They did. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
We don't push a button. We mash it. Mash that button.
But wait a minute. And you also, when you turn something on, you cut it on.
You cut it on. Yeah.
Go cut on the air.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, I'm dying. Go cut on the air.
Oh, one other thing that belongs on the list. If you're in Louisiana, you know exactly what a hissy fit is. And if she's throwing one, you have to learn how to duck.
True story.
That girl throwing a hissy fit. I had to get duck and get out of there.
Amen.
So what other lessons do people that are new to Louisiana need to learn? Little things that just make it our way. What would you add to the list?
Hey, everything is a Coke.
Everything is a Coke. That's right.
That's true.
Hey, get me a Coke. What kind? I want Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, what kind? Yeah, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew. No, give me a Sprite. Yeah, everything's a Coke.
That's right. Totally forgot about that. That's right.
If you just got here, get ready to buy a new front end.
Oh, yeah.
Suspension.
Yeah, and if you purchase a new vehicle, you always get the tire package. Always get the tire package.
Good morning. Now, here's one that's used at your discretion. Eating, telling, sucking heads ain't what you think.
Yeah, you got to get down with the local vernacular for sure.
I mean, you can say that in church and you're okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because everybody knows what it is. But up north, boy, they going to go berserk. He said, what? Sucking heads. Yeah, that's right.
Stick around. Just 15 more minutes. You won't believe what these two are going to do next. It's Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
I loved this song from the first time I heard it. It's New Country from Drew Baldridge. She's somebody's daughter, and it's on Kiss Country 93.7. Good morning. It's Gary and Bristol, and it's time now for ticket trivia. And we had a lot of fun with yesterday's question. It was cute because everybody was like, oh, it's got to be baseball. No. There have been more books written about this game than any other. We wanted to know what that game was, and it was chess. Indeed. And it was good for 2 pairs of tickets to go see Kane Brown when he comes to Globe Life Field in Arlington on Saturday, September 14th. And we've got another pair of tickets for you this morning if you can answer this. Coffee is the most recognizable smell in America. We want to know what's second on that list. Coffee is the most recognizable smell in America. What's number 2? Think you know? 725-KISS, 725-5477. Old Dominion, it's Hotel Key, and it is on Kiss Country 93.7. Good morning, it's Gary and Bristol, and big congratulations going out to Rachel Denton. She won this morning with Ticket Trivia, got those Kane Brown tickets, because she knew that next to coffee, peanut butter is the most recognizable smell in America. And me being who I am, all I could think of was the silly peanut butter and jelly song.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly
Yeah, I never understood the peanut butter jelly with the baseball bat. But hey, tell me you're not rocking Carline now.
It's Gary and Bristol on Shreveport Bossier's #1 for new country. Kiss Country 93's.
Kenny Chesney's out last night. It is Kiss Country 93.7. Good morning. It's Gary and Bristol. And I don't know about you, but I plan to be a part of history coming up this Saturday night. There on the campus of Centenary College. Hey, first home game of the season. Going to be taking on Hendrix, 7 o'clock. And I was looking online, and you can still get tickets. Now, here's the deal. The premier single game tickets are sold out. However, you can still get the GA tickets for $15. And I started looking at it, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. I thought that this was Centenary's first season back. Well, okay, it is. However, they did play some games last fall. They weren't official, though. I had to look it up. No, this is according to AI. They say that the Centenary Gents first played football in 1894. They played until 1941 when the program was discontinued due to budget deficits because of World War II. He said the team was revived in 47, but won only one game, and they disbanded again that year. They reinstated the game in 2023, and they're playing their first exhibition games this fall. And they're going to be in the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference. That's the SCAC. And what's interesting is they say they're going to be playing their games at their home field, Mayo Field in Shreveport. I go on here, they call it Atkins Field. All right, someone's going to have to straighten me out on this part. But go Gents, man. I plan to see you there Saturday night. I think that'd be a heck of a game to be at.
Almost as important as your morning coffee. It's Gary and Bristol, only on Kiss Country 93.7.
He's coming to see us, you know. Won't be long either. The 14th, Cody Johnson at the Brookshire Grocery Arena. Kiss Country 93.7. It's Gary and Bristol. Got a video on the website right now. There's a big old burly police officer. It looks like he's in the police station. And all of a sudden, a rat comes out of nowhere, and this dude grows afterburners. I mean, he is gone. You can't hear any sound or anything in it, but I'm assuming there was a yee in there.
Like Carter?
Yeah. When he was coming around the hallway. Of course, it's probably good that we couldn't hear because it was probably laced with a few profanities. So what scares you? What's that one thing? And you know what? It doesn't matter how weird it is. We all have our biggest fears. What bothers you the most?
Crickets.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, my brother used to torture me with them when I was little, and I'm 43, and I'm still terrified of crickets.
Really?
You sound like my grandmother was scared to death of any kind of a little bitty baby, something like you could run my grandmother all over Blanchard with a little baby chicken.
Stop it,
I live in
really?
Gibbsland, and I have a big yard. I can have snakes on my back porch. It don't bother me. But a cricket, I'm gone.
That is so random.
Porcelain dolls.
Really?
They creep me the heck out.
Is it the touch of them or just the look of them?
The look of them, they always look like they're either following you. Okay, so when I was a little kid, do you remember the movie Dolly Theorist?
No.
It was like a B horror film. Okay, there was a porcelain doll factory that was built over some sort of Aztec burial grounds or Indian burial grounds, and so of course somebody broke into the burial grounds and dolls got possessed.
Oh yeah, I'd be scared. I'm out then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so my sisters locked me in the room, and the TV was up on this tall pedestal or dresser or something. I couldn't reach it. I couldn't turn the TV off. And so, yeah, I won't own a porcelain doll, and my daughter will never own a porcelain doll as long as she lives in my house.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what. I stayed constipated for 4 weeks after The Ring came out. Thank you for taking us to work with you. Kiss Country 93.7, your 60-minute music marathon here in just a minute. It's Gary and Bristol. Pet problems.
Yeah.
If you got a pet, you've had problems.
But they're loving problems.
Oh, sure they are.
Right?
Till they eat your couch.
Well, I still loved him after he ate my couch.
Bristol had a dog that ate her couch.
Yeah,
brand new couch
that got dumped at Gary's place, and I took it off his hands. Most expensive free dog ever.
It's tough to beat that story, but we had a dog one time You know how the dog will go to the door in the middle of the night and they want to go outside and you're still kind of half asleep and you let them out and then they come back to the door and they either bark or scratch on the door and you're still half asleep and you let them in. Mm-hmm. Happened to my wife. And as I started to leave at 3:00 in the morning, I was like, what is that? What is that smell? And I'm like, oh my God. Julie had let our dog Reba, she was our red healer. That's why Reba, the redhead. She had let her in after Reba had been sprayed by a skunk.
Oh, no.
This dog had gone into every inch of our home. There was skunk smell everywhere. And I couldn't be mad at Julie because, I mean, she was just asleep and was like, come on in, Reba. She never paid attention. And I'm like,
that smell didn't make her wake up and say, hey.
No.
Oh, my
Woke
goodness.
me up on my way out.
Dang.
So what about you? You ever had a real legitimate pet problem?
Talk about pet drama. My dog got out one time, and one of the neighbors found him, and they had visitors from Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I posted on Facebook that my dog was missing. And a lady reached out telling me that a lady that she knows, that their friend had taken him to Colorado. So I had to drive to Colorado to get my dog back because these people were not wanting to give me my dog back.
What?
All the way to Shreveport.
So wait a minute.
Got to experience
They
the snow.
took your dog and then made you drive your tail up there to get him?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
They're not on the Christmas list anymore, are they?
No, sir. No, sir, they are not.
Was your baby okay, number one?
He was. They took good care of him. They sent me pictures and stuff. Once they finally realized that, we weren't horrible people, he just, got out.
Yeah, it happens. And did you throat punch them once you got your dog in the vehicle?
I did not. I was a bigger person. I didn't.
Well, we'll pray for them.
Good morning, Kiss Country. Okay, you had a pet problem?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
So we had this dog, and it was Christmas Eve. We had let her out. My family's all gathered around, and I'm from up north, so it was pretty cold out. And about half hour later, my family's like, where's the dog? And so my little brother goes to let her in, and she comes running in and darts straight into her kennel. And we're like, what did you do? So he goes out to look, and there is half a ham sitting outside of our back door. She had stolen the neighbor's ham that was out cooling for Christmas morning.
Oh, no.
So my dad goes to yell at the dog, and she has her face to the back of the kennel. She's eating the other half of the ham while she's in the kennel.
They've tested positive, but not in a good way.
Careful. These two have proven to be highly contagious. It's Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
New Country from Old Dominion coming home. Shreveport Bossier's number one for New Country. It's Kiss Country 93.7. Google obviously is king when it comes to info.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, when we go online to search for something, yes, there are other search engines, but they're their own verb, too.
What was it Einstein said that knowledge is not having the information, but knowing where to find it?
Yes.
And you really, you don't have to store any of that info in your own brain because as long as you got cell service, you can Google it. And apparently we Google regularly.
All the time.
And how-to Googles are some of the biggest that Google has.
Okay. How do I do this? How do I do that?
Right. How to draw, how to pronounce things, how to tie a tie. They just released the results of this big report on all these how-to searches. How to get a passport. How to be better. How to be a man. How to be happy. Boy, I would have loved to see Google's response to that one. You got to Google that. You got to Google that for how to be happy. Anyway, there's how to be yourself, how to be a playa.
How to feel happier, manage your stress levels, use humor and enjoy yourself, boost your self-esteem, have a healthy lifestyle, talk and share, and build your resilience.
There you see, if you wanted to know how to be happy, there's the answer right there. How to clean mold, how to clean ears, how to clean shoes. Top 5 how to make questions, how to make money, how to make rice, how to make eggs, how to make bread, how to make coffee. How to fix a zipper, how to fix Wi-Fi, how to fix an ingrown toenail, how to fix a relationship. These are all the biggest Google searches. Speaking of relationships, how to be in a relationship, how to fix a relationship, how to build a relationship, how to end a relationship, how to leave a relationship, how to get out of a relationship.
Man, people struggling trying to get out, aren't they?
So what's the last thing, if you can remember, that you Googled how to do anything?
If you think about it, all those things that you just said, how to be a man, does that let you know how many men didn't stick around and raise their children?
Oh, wow.
Oh, golly.
Wow.
You had to go there, didn't you?
Wow.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I know. It's.
I can honestly testify to this. I did not ask Google how to be a man, but I did ask Google right after I hit my thumb with a ball-peen hammer how to cry like a little girl without losing my man card.
Oh, okay. Did that work for you?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
I lost my man card.
Google came back with defined man card.
Good morning, Kiss Country. Okay, what'd you Google?
Because I'm a millennial and don't know these things, I Googled how to wash a feathered pillow and was devastated to realize you can't.
Oh, you can. It's just
once.
never right again.
Once. You can do it once. Yes, you can.
Yeah, that you shouldn't. Because my husband is obsessed with them and they're so expensive. And he's a drooler. And I took all the pillowcases off and I was like, ew.
No, you got to get those pillow protectors.
You know, the real Google question here is how to stop my husband from drooling when he sleeps.
Yeah.
That's
You know, that's probably what I should have Googled.
He has a point.
It's Gary and Bristol all morning long.
I know you're scared of that cock-a-doodle-doo.
Kiss Country 93.